Central Bank of Nigeria floated an OMO auction on Thursday with a total of 170 billion on offer. Constance Onyia, fixed income dealer at Axis Bank, now takes us through the highs and the lows of markets this week. Constance, thank you for joining us today. Before we talk about this week's market performance, just bring us up to speed on overall market performance today.
Okay, thank you for having me, Esther. Good afternoon. For the market for this week, we have seen the highs and the lows. So coming into the money market first, we saw rates opening at 15% on the OBD and overnight, about 14.5 and 15% respectively. Coming to today, we have a boost in the system. There was a net settlement from NTB auction at first, about 39 billion that came into the system, and we had like 456 billion. So as of yesterday, OBD and overnight traded at 5.33 and 5.83 respectively. Going into the Treasury bills market, on Wednesday we witnessed the primary auction that was floated by the DMO. So we had a total on the auction. For the primary auction, we had a total of 170 billion on offer. We saw an oversubscription on the longest tenor of the call, that's the 364 days. CBN offered a total of 140 billion, but we saw a subscription of 146 billion come in for the auction. But it was not sold completely as people came high. Rates are expected to go up, so a lot of people, the range of bid was from 1.1 to 12%. The CBN cut it at about 90 billion, and then we had the undersold at 38 billion. So 90 billion was sold for that auction. So we had the balance of that liquidity come into the system. So for the OMO auction yesterday, we had 170 billion on offer, where the CBN offered 10 billion, 20 billion, and 140 billion on the 96, 187, and 362 day bills respectively. So on the longest tenor again, we saw an oversubscription. 140 billion was on offer, and we saw a total subscription of 232 billion. And the stop rates remained same from the last time. So the 96 days closed at 7%, the 187 days closed at 8.5%, and then the 362 day bill closed at 10.1%. So it remained unchanged, but the sentiments as our rates are going up. For the bond space, we've seen various sentiments all through coming from Monday, where we saw the short, the medium, and the long end of the curve going up on a daily basis. So the long end of the curve is being seen trading at about 10.5 handle comfortably. The mid-tenor bonds are trading about 10.2, while the short end of the curve trading about 8.5 to 9% respectively. So for today, we expect that this very sentiment will last in the market coming into next week as well. We also have OMO auction coming into the system next week, where we'll see this very strength continue. That'll be all for now.